what you learned from that?
Wow, my first real assignment. The question was what I learned from my first real assignment. My first real assignment was a hand-me-down from Jim Erikson. It was an old art director friend of his that had $20,000 to do 2 pictures. And he said, no, I think I can do that. Maybe Erik can. And it was a job that I scouted myself and did myself and used support crew really to make happen. It's a great thing when you have someone that do that for you, that sort of gives you that foot in the door, and you have actually some commercial work to show right off the bat. So I'd done it so many times with him. It was really sort of natural and easy to go in there and do it on my own. I think having great producers and people to put things together for you is immensely helpful. If you're going to produce and assist and do all those things yourself, you forget about taking pictures. So having good support when you go out there to work is important.
When did you find it was necessary to have an agent?
So I was kind of lucky there. I didn't really go out and search for an agent. I was in the transition period, working a little bit on my own, assisting Jim still. When these 2 girls came and approached me and said, hey, we're starting a rep agency for photographers. And Brooke is here today. She was then assisting Lee Johnson, who's another rep in town. And Catherine, she was working for Artists on Tide, representing hair, makeup, and stylists. And the 2 of them started this own agency called Typewall. And we've been together for the last almost 9 years now, 8, 9 years. So we grew up together, but didn't really go and look for a rep. So it's been, at times, we've been fighting, at times we've been holding it together, but it's been a great relationship. You know, I thought about other bigger sort of agencies in New York, but those photographers, they don't make more money or get more work than I do, so I don't see any reason to leave. I don't think a big agency would represent me with the passion that they do. And they know me so well that no one would sort of stand up for me and represent me as well as these guys. So I've been really lucky there. Oh, to answer your question about my thought about it, that was my story, but I think I truly feel that anyone is a better salesman of themselves than someone else doing it for you. So I think the point to get an agent is when you're too busy working that you can't do it yourself, honestly. And if you're an unknown photographer, you could be way better off go knocking on the doors yourself, because you're your best agent, I feel. So.
Did you have a tipping point?
Yeah, absolutely. I was just about to give this whole photography. The question was if I had a tipping point. And I thought quite a bit about this, because I was about to give this thing up to and go home to Norway. And we talked about this in the lecture at the Apple Store. But a few things made me stay here. And I think when everyone else reached sort of that breaking point where they're about to give up, if you guys sort of plow through that period and keep on going, that's when you'll float to the surface, and that's when everyone else will fall off the race. And I feel I sort of plowed through that. And initially, I photographed a lot of older people, and I mean, maybe this is getting a little personal, but looking back at the things that I've been attracted to in photographing was initially a lot of older sort of men, and that was because I didn't have a father growing up, and that was sort of what was a part of me. And then ladder shooting, this fashion work and all that stuff, and obviously manifesting, seeking out someone to fall in love with, and then now that I have that in my life, I'm looking at connecting with people and doing that part. So I feel, even though I'm more a craftsman than an artist, that whatever I've been seeking in my life, I've been manifesting in my pictures. And the tipping point in some ways came with me shooting these older people. It was really sort of, with that and my romantic style, it made sort of very much commercial sense for these healthcare companies to hire me. Blake is here today. He hired me to shoot Robert Mondavi. Early on, that was one of my first sort of bigger assignments. Thank you.